Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Grant. It is pre-market. We are on Thursday. What's the date today? Where are we? Thursday, May 18th. The market opens in about 30 minutes. Been trading the E-minis. Now, things that we do before the market comes open, there's a couple of key things that are important. One is, if you come over here, always check what the federal news is that's going to happen in the day. So there will be a news announcement, federal news announcement, economic report, about 30 minutes after the market opens today. So you got to watch out for that. Now yesterday, May 17th, was a huge move. The market sold off dramatically. In fact, if you sold on every pullback, you did pretty well. All right, so today with such a big move, the market's already down. It's below the close of yesterday. So that's a key tell. So there could be a little more downside this morning. It could be pretty choppy though, because when you have a big move like that, the market might open a little choppy. So keep your eyes open for that. All right, so how I trade. I trade with something called Market Engine and Market Speed. So you'll hear more about this, but in essence what it does is it looks at the internals and it creates a number or a representation of how effective the market is moving and how price or the market speed is moving relative to that engine. Once you know those two things and you see their relationship, the opportunities open up and becomes highly profitable and highly probable. All right, so where are we? Are about 25 minutes before the market gets open. Thanks for joining me here this morning. I'm also broadcasting live right now on YouTube. I'll be showing some of my screens as the market gets prepared, going over the setups, and then we'll do some live trades today. Look forward to seeing you again. There's some key financial investing secrets that I'll be sharing with you as we go through this journey together. Thanks for joining. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, good morning everybody. Just did a quick Facebook Live. We are live here on YouTube here this morning, getting prepared for the day. So let's take a look at that. Yesterday, massive move to the downside. All right, today's May 18th, Thursday, May 18th. Here's a look at yesterday. Let's see, this is this morning. Hold on, let me change the chart here. Let's take a look at the dailies. We'll do a walkthrough here as we get ready for the market open. Okay, here's the daily market. Boy, look at that. Came right up here, hit this resistance, or excuse me, the support line, and just broke through. Overnight, it almost came back up to there, and then it's dropped down below. Currently, it's below the settle of yesterday, which is a huge tell. All right, so we are looking for potentially it could run down here into this orange line is the 89 exponential moving average is what that is. This high probability NYSE indicator is an indicator that I developed. It is focused on understanding what the level and range of market movement is. It only runs during the market regular trading hours. All right, so for each, it does not show the amount of market engine or market pressure during the off hours. All right, so it's pre-market, so it's not running at the moment. But I'll demonstrate that to you, what it looks like, what it does. Okay, I'm going to come over to the 5-minute chart. we'll take a look at yesterday and how it played out. All right, here's the pre-market. So overnight, it sold off. Okay, here we go. Here's the market from yesterday. So came down here right at my time. I'm in Pacific time. Came right here at 6:30. Did an initial push up, and I traded that. I posted that yesterday. I didn't trade the going up, and actually all the signals, all the market engines were telling me this thing's going down, and so I kept selling everything that went up, and that worked. So I traded to the short side all day because the market engine was saying everything's short, just keep staying short. Every pullback, trade the break back down. All right, so pulled down, came here about the first 30 minutes, chopped around, and then continued to mush down. In the afternoon, it really continued that heavy push down again as well. I did not participate in the buy back up. I just stayed to the short side all day. Okay, all right, huge day down. Now, when you prepare for the market in the morning, a few key things to make sure you do. One, look at yesterday. So go through the process of figuring out what happened, what were the trades that took place, what was effective, what was successful. I also look at the federal plans for economic reports. So I use forexfactory.com for that. And looking at this today, we've got at 5:30 this morning Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern. There's an unemployment claim, and the actual was 232. The forecast was 240. So that means that the unemployment claims were a little less than what anticipated. See what the impact is on the market there. If you look over here at the time frame, here at 5:30, the market responded with blah, not much. All right, we'll see if that translates into any more volatility. And then the other is in about 30 minutes after the market opens today, we will have a federal Treasury Secretary Mnuchin. How can I say that? Anyway, we'll speak. So you're going to keep your eye on that because comments can be made that will push it around. All right, so I look at what happened the previous day. I look for key support and resistance locations. And I also look at something called the market structure. So if you come over to here, market structure. So there's two key kinds of charts that I use. One, there's charts that are based on time. So I have the 1 minute chart, the 5 minute chart, and so forth. But then there's another view that I want to see of the market, which is just its structure. I just want to see its structure in terms of price movement with time being secondary. And that's what this is. This is a 4-tick range chart using Heikin and Ashi candles. Like what? There's a few things on here. First of all, you see I use this to draw the channels. I want to know the structure of the market in terms of its key channels and directions of movement. And so time is secondary. So you notice down here the time says 101 or 130 or whatever it might be. Tell the market was somewhat active overnight. All right. So time is secondary. It's not the primary view for this. What's primary view is movement. So the market could sit still. You might have one bar that takes an entire hour because the market's not moving anywhere. But as soon as the market starts moving, then these start to get drawn out. And it's a 4-tick range of movement that shows this. Now, I also have a Bollinger on here, and I have several other key moving averages. The key is to understand the market's structure and where it's heading. So it'll come up into the top of this channel area and chop around for a bit and drop below. And now all of a sudden it breaks out, gives you a good indication that it will continue to go higher, and so forth. So understanding the market structure outside of time, where price has been, price action, and the structure around it. And then the other key is to understand time itself. And so in that case, of course, I use the 1 minute, the 5 minute. So what you're looking at here now is the 1 minute. And this 1 minute chart here has a few key lines on it. These colored dashed lines are the VWAP. So I tend to use the VWAP just to give a point of reference as where we are in the structure in terms of the number of standard deviations away from the average price, the weighted average price. So that's incredibly valuable. All right, it's going to be a great morning for trading the markets. We got some volatility in the overnight market. Big day yesterday. Hoping that translates into another day of some good two-sided action. Want some two-sided action in the trading here this morning. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining, and stay tuned. I will come back live in just a bit.